release of Pokemon Sun and Moon is just a little bit over 3 months away, and the excitement is getting huge. We have enough time to actually speculate what is going to be in the game, so I decided to make a list. There has been so much new content packed into these trailers that the games are starting to feel like reboots, with no traditional gyms, a talking Pokédex, a new way to track down Pokemon, and of course, the subcategory of Pokemon being the Alola forms. From the looks of it, the Pokemon Company is willing to go out of their comfort zone to surprise us and change the formula. So I thought now would be a good time to make a top 5 on hopes for Sun and Moon. Everything on this list coincides with the information that we already have in the trailers, so don't expect anything too outlandish. Without any further ado, let's get right into the video. My top 5 Sun and Moon editions or hopes. Number 5 is Kalos. I absolutely love the X and Y. Pokemon X and Y are definitely one of my favorite Pokemon games. While I think that X and Y are completely amazing games, I do think that they are a little bit incomplete, and I say that in a non-spiteful way. When I say incomplete, I refer to the story and the southern point of Kalos. We still haven't explored the full region, and we haven't explored everything that has to do with the story. But to give credit to them, they were working on a whole new engine, and they had to 3D model every new Pokemon, which is probably why they didn't touch up on Zygarde's story to the fullest. I think we're going to go back to Kalos in the Sun and Moon games. Maybe find some new Pokemon, some new areas, and of course touch up on the perfect Zygarde story that was, I think, left incomplete in Pokemon X and Y. We already see footage of perfect Zygarde in Sun and Moon, so we know it plays a big role, especially with the introduction of the Z moves. I don't think this is too outlandish, considering that in the background of the sundial, we could possibly see the Alola region, but there are way too many islands to be the Alola region, so I guess we'll have to see. I think this also explains why we have yet to see any new Mega Evolutions in Sun and Moon. If the Alola region really is behind the sundial, then the Alola region and Kalos would be too close to each other to actually have different Mega Evolutions. Whatever the case may be, I'm extremely excited because I love Kalos and I would love to see it return in Sun and Moon. Number 4 is diving in an expansive ocean. When Ruby and Sapphire first came out, one of the best features of Ruby and Sapphire was the diving mechanic. But now with Sun and Moon being a Hawaii-based region, I think that there are more opportunities to make a really great and expansive ocean. I don't think Alola is small, but it definitely doesn't look the biggest, at least from the picture that we got. So maybe it's small only because that there is a big ocean that you can dive through. From the looks of it, it seems as though Sun and Moon is already expanding on making a big ocean. So maybe we can actually dive through all of it. All I'm saying is making a barren ocean with some secrets inside would be awesome, like maybe stumbling upon a legendary. But this is really low on the list because I don't see it happening, especially since I want to explore more of the land than the ocean. But if they just brought diving back like it was in Ruby and Sapphire, that would be great too. Number 3 is more character customization options. Customization in Pokemon X and Y was great, but it felt more like a prototype of what was to come. It seemed as though that they were just testing it out, but I feel like there's going to be more customization in Sun and Moon. We already kind of have confirmation that there's going to be more customization. With X and Y and ORAS under their belt, I feel as though the Pokemon Company has a lot more experience with 3D graphics, so making a lot more character customization options shouldn't be too much of a task. I really did like the feature, but it never felt like me. It felt like a different version of myself that really kinda looked like me, but it never did feel like myself. So, if they actually did have a lot more character customization in Sun and Moon, it would be great. Especially since you can see your character in battle with your Pokemon. Just imagine you looking more like yourself than you ever have in a Pokemon game with your favorite Pokemon in battle. That would be really cool, especially if you still have your first starter. That would be a great picture photo opportunity. That would definitely be my wallpaper. Number 2, become a gym leader. This spot on the list is the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place, because this is something I've wanted for such a long time. Not only that, but these also coincide with the leaks that revealed the 3 final evolutions of the starters. I think that this is very possible, also because there seems to be no gyms, and you might need to create one. Just think about it. Instead of having a secret base, you get to decorate your own gym, and once you beat the game, you can actually battle trainers that are actually high level and aren't just some random trainers with Combi. This will be a great way to replace the battle liaison and a great way to fill in the gap while they're still building the battle frontier. Each gym would be designed specifically towards you because you would be the one to decorate it. I also think that this is a great way to incorporate multiplayer and ranks. You go to other people's gyms and battle them, and if you beat them, then you can go up ranks. Whoever has the highest gym gets some reward or something like that. I don't think this would happen, but maybe if you drew a gym badge on the stylus, that could somehow be a badge, but it wouldn't be 3D, it would just be some kind of stylish drawing, but still, I think that would be really cool as well. The only thing that we don't know is if that you would have to have a certain type for each gym, but I don't think so. I don't think that they would restrict you to it. This would also be really cool, not only if you decorated your gym, but if there was more character customization, then it would even look like you. So it really feels like you're going to be immersed into this game. It seems like Game Freak is really trying hard to make this game stand out, and doing this would be a great way to do it. Number 1 is a more expansive post-game. I love the post-game because it lets me explore the beautiful world that they built. And if there are side quests, then it really gives me something to do once I'm done the main game. Don't get me wrong, I still do love the main game, but I really do like just exploring the world and making up my own story and just having fun. The Delta episode was very, very good, but it doesn't even have to be that big. Like, just say someone lost their Pokemon across the ocean, they left it there by accident, and you need to go retrieve it for them. Or maybe it could be as big as the Delta episode if you wanted it to be. But really, I just want a better post-game. Like I said, make the gyms, or you could even rebuild a town, or just explore the town, but have some kind of purpose to it. Because right now, I love Omega Ruby, but I don't have anything else to do in the game. I caught all the legendaries. Now there's really nothing for me to do other than just to explore my secret base and just train a little bit in the Elite Four. But like I said, there's not much for me to do, and I'm not really big in the competitive play, so I would just like to have some more to do, and even if I do complete it, that's my own fault. But right now, there's not much for me to grasp on when it comes to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire's post-game. But it's not like they're not trying. The Delta episode was absolutely amazing, and the Looker missions were also really good too. But if not getting a better post-game, then I guess I'm just gonna start chain fishing and hatching some shinies, right? I hope you guys enjoyed my list, and until next time, I'll see you later.